Well, the kids are getting hot. 8-3 runs since opening day. 8-6 overall. What's going on, everybody? Welcome into the Janitor's Closet. Josh Frey-Sam and resident MLB expert Bryce Hunt, with you for yet another episode here. Bryce, we're warming up here, and this is now that we've touched back on North American soil since being over there in Seoul, which was a tough start for us. We are absolutely buzzing over here on North American soil. So happy to keep this thing going here. We got plays for Tuesday, April 2nd, and we got a quartet of plays here, Bryce. This is we've been doing two, three, even one play at a time here, depending on X where we're giving them out, or on the YouTube here. But this is four plays. This is the most that we've ever given. So looking forward to this. But how are you feeling about just the start here before we get into things?
Good. I'd do anything to get rid of those two stinkers in Seoul, Korea there. But yeah, pretty impressed, pretty happy with how the season started over the past weekend, 8-3, as you mentioned. Um, folks, there's going to be times where you hate us. There's going to be times where you love us. That's kind of how the baseball season goes, and we're just lucky to be starting the baseball season off with a pretty strong run here.
Yeah, no doubt. And we already talked about it a little bit. We alluded to it in past episodes where we're just going to be, we're starting off with one unit plays, and then we will, we're building the bankroll up, and then we will gradually get into we'll build up the unit counts here as to what our bets are going to be. So don't worry. Some bigger bets are down the pipeline, but right now we are laying the foundation. All right, Bryce, let's get into this thing. Before we do, quick housekeeping, as always. All of our plays are coming from Bet365. We're not professional handicappers. We're not line shopping. You guys know the drill by now. Uh, Also, best way to support the fellas. We got some new production coming up. Who are going to be watching this video, we got some new production. We got baseball fields behind us. We've got pop-ups of like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment. We got notification bells coming up. We got all this fancy new stuff here. So be sure to support the fellas if you do and you are on this run with us, 8-3 run as of late. And as always as well, be sure to follow us on X at TJC Bets, where we give away some plays. We've been giving away plays on X, and we've been giving away winners to start the season here,
Four
Bryce.
and
All right.
one.
Yeah, 4-1. So like this is yeah, be sure if you're not following us already, you're missing out on some money. You know what I'm saying? Okay, anyways, let's get to the plays here. And this is Bryce. We're starting with our first double dip of the season. And that is going to be coming at First Avenue South in Seattle, Washington, where those Cleveland Guardians and the Seattle Mariners are doing game two of their series. We got Shane Bieber, Luis Castillo. Two plays here, Bryce. What are they?
Yeah, we were really struggling trying to find a bet between the first five under four and the Nerfy here. So we just decided to belly up and take both. First five under four and the Nerfy no run in the first
Ooh.
inning of Cleveland and Seattle. Shane Bieber and Luis Castillo. And Shane Bieber really did impress me in his first outing, even if it came against Oakland. His pitch locations, his velocity, his movements, his breaks. It was exactly what I wanted to see from him coming off of a really impressive spring training. He looks to be finding that old form that he was such a dominant pitcher with, and he looks to be right on track. And let's have him continue that trend. On the flip side of that, Luis Castillo, one of the best in the game, one of the nastiest in the game, one of the best in the business overall. And these are that's kind of the recipe you need for unders, kind of the recipe you need for the Nerfy, obviously.
Yeah.
It's no secret, but especially these two, their repertoires, how they attack hitters. These lineups don't really scare me too much in these matchups. So the model's predicting low runs, and so are we for the first double dip here for two units, one on
Ooh.
each.
All right, under 4 runs and the Nerfy. Man, we're gonna be getting out sweat is on from the get-go. All right, Bryce, we witnessed a massacre at Minute Maid Park here on the night of recording between our Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. we don't really need to get too much into that, but we are going to be making a play on when they're going to be running it back here on Tuesday night. This time with Framber Valdez and Jose Barrios there toeing the rubber for the Jays. What do we like there between that matchup there?
Yeah, well, first shout out Renel Blanco, right? I mean, that's pretty impressive. And game five, a guy who barely cracks camp and comes out and shows that he belongs. Good for him, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of, it's a good thing that he did so, because makes us feel little bit better about our pick, which is Houston first 5 innings minus a half. We're going to have them to win the first 5 innings. They struggled in their first series against the Yankees, but that offense broke out in a pretty big way that's going to get overshadowed by the no hitter, of course. But yeah, they were playing the home run derby tonight against Bowden Francis and company on the Jays side. It isn't going to be Bowden Francis, though. It's going to be Jose Barrios, who looked pretty good in his first outing at the Trop there. But he hasn't really been able to locate his new cutter that he's been trying to get inside to lefties to kind of give them a new look. He hasn't been able to get a good location on that thing just yet. And he's kind of running out of time in this spot facing Kyle Tucker, Jordan Alvarez, and one of the most complete lineups in the league. Squaring off against him is going to be Framber Valdez. The Jays scored the sixth fewest runs against left-handed pitching in 2023, and probably the biggest outcome from the no-hitter game from Ronel Blanco was that the Jays looked like they'd never seen a changeup before. I don't know if that was just because Ronel hadn't thrown a whole lot before spring training this year, but they looked absolutely lost against the changeup. And Framber Valdez just so happens to have one of the best in the game. So that pairs pretty well for us. And on top of that, the model liked to play. So Houston first 5 minus a half.
Okay, love to see that. And also, I don't know if we clarified on the last one. I think we've given out Nerfy plays before as well, but like or Nerfy is, if you don't know, no runs in the first inning. That's what that is, just in case. So that is also the play in the Cleveland-Seattle game, in case you were lost on that. All right, Bryce, let's get to the last one here. We are heading to the Trop in Tampa, Florida. Rays hosting the Texas Rangers. What do we got?
Yeah, so as much as the model seems to really enjoy the Atlanta Braves and Los Angeles Dodgers lineups, it looks like it is also going to really enjoy the Tampa Bay Rays and their platoon lineup versus left-handed pitchers.
Yeah.
It worked out for us the first time we took it, and we're going to be taking it again here as they square off against Andrew Heaney, who really is having fits and a tough relationship with the strike zone. His commands kind of fail on him, and this Rays lineup's going to eat at you. They're not going to chase, and they can pounce on you at any time, especially if they have runners on base. I think that Zach Eflin's due for a little bit of a bounce back. He left a lot of pitches over the heart of the plate against the Jays in his first start. Kind of
Yeah.
got hung out to dry there at the end of the game, and third time through the order, they were able to jump on him. I expect that hopefully it'll be a little bit different this time around. He can have a little bit better command with his pitches, and we're going to take Tampa Bay first 5 minus a half here. Same play as Houston. Tampa Bay first 5.
All righty. That is 4 plays here, Bryce. Wrapping up our biggest video of the season to this point. Of course, we're only 5, 6 games into the season. Maybe bigger videos are to come. We'll see. But to recap real quick, Cleveland, Seattle, no run first inning. Cleveland, Seattle under 4 in the first 5 innings. Houston first 5 minus a half, 0.5. And also Tampa Bay first 5 minus 0.5. Bryce, let's keep this thing going. 8-3 runs since opening day, 8-6 overall. Would love to bring out the glass man. We've been robbed of a couple of sweeps here early. Just a couple of late night coming down to the last game, even last inning in some cases. And we've just been robbed of some sunglasses and some and bringing the brooms out. But I'm looking forward to hopefully getting that done this time around. Once again, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on that notification bell on YouTube, and also follow us on X at TJC Bets. Turn on that notification bell as well. That way you're getting plays all throughout the season. You're not missing nothing. You can jump on this run with the boys. All right, Bryce, let's get out of here. Appreciate everybody, all the love and support. We will see you guys next time here inside the Janitor's Closet. Take care.